Well, thank you very much, Commissioner, and thank you for your leadership as well on this shared commitment that we all share here in this room. You know, when the White House asked me to join the mayor's challenge, when a former mayor, Secretary Castro, calls you and says, we want you in on this, that's pretty compelling. And I said, it sounds like Portland, it sounds like Multnomah County, but sir, let me check with my partners. And they are here, and of course, they are in. And that's the Portland way, that we work together effectively across governmental boundaries and in partnership with nonprofits. And that's how we make a difference. And that's what we're celebrating here and calling people to do more of to finish this good work. It is a tough goal to get all of our homeless veterans inside, but it's of course the right thing to do. And the national leadership has leaned in, as we'll hear today from both HUD and from the Veterans Administration. Our partners at the federal level are working in such great concert with us. So thank you for that. And you'll hear as well from Chair Kafori and Commissioner Bailey that the county is also working effectively with us. What the city is doing, of course, is spending real money on housing and homelessness, and I'm proud of that. We added in this year's budget $500,000 specifically for rent assistance to veterans, $300,000 for a landlord response program to support landlords who take a chance on a veteran but who may have other problems to solve. And we're putting $50 million this year into affordable housing projects across the city, including, of course, this one. So that's all progress. I'm happy about that. But one problem we can't really solve and that we need so much help with is vacant units, because we are a booming city where I heard an anecdotal bit the other day that I need to check on, that U-Haul has a $1,000 drop-off fee in Portland because the U-Hauls are arriving but not leaving. So here we are in this booming rental market, and we don't have enough vacant units, and that's why our private sector partners, some of whom we'll thank and recognize today, are so important. We've all reached out to these apartment managers and to these property management firms who are here in the room and to their colleagues and said, give us a hand with this, you believe in this cause, help us give our veterans a leg up and support their legacy. And I just want to say I so appreciate the rental industry here in Portland. You have stepped up, and I'm proud of the private sector as much as I am of our public sector partners here. So we're here to recognize that today. We're on the home stretch in this race to get our homeless veterans indoors this year. We'll hear a progress report about where we are numerically in that. We have other important work to do that's congruent with this. We have to intervene with the troubled folks who are on the street, both because we have criminal behavior to deal with, and the police bureau and Clean and Safe and folks that are there for law enforcement are working both firmly and sensitively to make our city's streets safe. We also need to intervene with so many people out there who are in a mental health crisis, and I'm very proud of the work that we're doing with Cascadia Behavioral Health to focus on the most difficult to serve folks who are out on the streets and often in mental health crisis. We need more shelter space, and I'm proud of the work that we've done with Commissioner Salzman to keep the women's shelter open year-round. We're now moving to provide day storage options for people who are living on the street and a single point of contact in city government for folks in the community that want to report problems. So I'm happy about the progress. I can see the goal in sight. I think we can do this. I know we can do this as a community, to do the right thing for our veterans and to prove that we actually can make a difference in homelessness. I pulled out the other day a document that in some ways is depressing because it's the 1987 Breaking the Cycle of Homelessness report. We haven't broken the cycle of homelessness, but maybe one way we do that is pick a piece of the problem, as we have done in this case, focus on it, build a partnership, and prove that we can do it. And I think that's the track that we are on, and it's the right track. So I commend you all for the work that you're doing, and I'm very pleased to introduce Bill Block, the Region 10 Administrator of the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development. Bill, thank you for being a great federal partner. Thank you.